Hey, all praise to the Most High. So I want to get on here real quick, talk about the importance of integrity, remaining integral. What do I mean by that? Walking with integrity. You know, so many times in life we bring unnecessary burdens upon ourselves that really could just be avoided if we would remain integral. Having integrity to do the right thing. You know, the word tells us that he who knows what is right and doesn't do it, it is sin. Paraphrasing, but you guys know that one. And so, a lot of times when we neglect to do what is right, later down the road, this can bite us in the butt. Because we chose to do what was easier, or we neglected to do what was right, because whatever the case was, you didn't feel like it, or you didn't have the time. Well, let me say that you do have the time. If you do got the time to do it, you know, each situation is different. But if you got the time to do something right, and you fail to do that, you can bring unnecessary burden and hardship upon your life by neglecting to do what is right when it's in your power to do so. Here's another thing too. A lot of careers, you know, especially blue collar trades, we get a tendency to rag on the next man. We get a tendency to, you know, they may be doing something and they might look like they're making a fool of themselves, or they don't, all because, let's just say, they have lack of experience, or they're not doing it the way that we would have done it. And so what this does is we let our pride get in the way of helping somebody out when it can avoid a hospital bill. If you have a skill to be able to do something in a safe way that somebody else with lack of experience might hurt themselves trying to accomplish a job or whatever it is they're trying to do. They're working on something and you happen to see it. If you don't step in to help them by doing what is right, you know, if it's in your power to do so, you got the skill to help them, and you don't do this, think about the pain that would cause you knowing they ended up in a hospital when all of it could have been avoided. You could have saved somebody else thousands of dollars. You could have saved somebody else downtime from an injury, you know, recovery time, letting their body heal from something that could have been avoided if you would have just stepped in and helped them out. Get the blood off of your hands. Don't bring unnecessary burdens and hardships on your life, all because of sin, knowing what's right and failing to do it. And by doing this, you can also help somebody else avoid unnecessary harm or bodily injury. And in the process of this too, you don't know what kind of a difference or an impact it can make on their day. If you are young, you got the strength to help somebody out, or you got a skill that you know how to do, and there's a safe way to do it. When you see somebody with less experience making a fool of themselves, step in and help them out. You know, the word tells us not to forget not to entertain strangers. There may be angels among you. You don't know what the Most High can use you to do if you would just remain integral. Have integrity. Help the next person out when you see them doing something in a dangerous way, when you know there's a safe method to doing it. Lay down your pride. You know, a lot of times we rag on the next man because we gain a little bit of experience and we see a better way to do it, or safer way, or, you know, ego and our pride getting in the way. And if you let your pride and ego get in the way, you can save somebody's life. Not only save their life, but also help them prevent an injury or downtime or more financial burden. All because you stepping in and helping them. Have a willing heart. Have a heart of servitude. I pray the Most High be with you, give you some encouragement. Keep walking with integrity. Avoid some of those unnecessary burdens on your life. Bless y'all.